Hello, 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 everyone. This is your girl, Shanadra, with Let's Dig Deep, getting to the root of things. Today's topic is be the example you want to see. And, um, and it's basically talking about, y'all know I'm in my journal. It's basically talking about, treating people the way you want to be treated. That's just what it boils down to. Because what you do unto others will come back to you. So plant good seeds so you can reap good seeds. It's very simple. It's nothing hard, nothing complex, not even whatever. It's common sense. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Be the example you want to see. The only person that you can change that I had to learn is you. You can't change your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncle, your auntie, nobody. You can't change nobody but you. So if you know and you just keep that in your head, I can't change nobody but myself, then you already on the right path because you already know. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, I can't change that person. So all I need to focus on is me. So if I be the example that I want to see, then hopefully, and if not, then oh well, I just don't deal with fools. That's the bottom line. That's what God said, period. So we about to get deep into it. Um, I have seen a lot and I'm not pleased, but it's not for me to really speak. I'm just gonna let y'all know what the Lord said, period. So people could take it or leave it or take it up with God. It's not my problem. Um Anyways, getting deep into it. Like I told y'all, the only person you can change is you. Period. Um, and I'm telling you this because, obviously I know from experience. I would demand the way somebody's gonna love me. Like I would let you know what you are and not gonna do with me. Period. And this is the way I would talk with my head, hands, period. And this is how I would talk to them. So I'm demanding respect and for people to talk to me with respect while I'm not giving that respect. That doesn't make any sense, but I couldn't see me. So um I'm treating them, I wasn't realizing how I was treating them because I was too focused on them treating me right. So I'm so focused on this is what you're gonna do for me, this is how you're gonna treat me, period. No matter how I talk to you, you just better that's not how it works, period. Okay? So, and this is not just with love, this is period. So that's why it's important for us to love people the way we want to be loved. I should have been showing it, treating them, doing the things that I want somebody to do to me. Period. But nevertheless, so that's why it goes into lead by example. That's for every relationship, whether you at the job, boy, girl, parent, spouse, siblings, whatever. Just treat people how you want to be treated. In order to give respect, in order to get respect, you must first give respect. You can't expect, and I couldn't expect me talking crazy to someone and expecting them to respect me. But I'm talking crazy, like you better take however that don't make any sense. And that was me doing it. I was the one that was, giving the business and demanding respect. You better respect me, but I have to treat them with respect as well. I'm asking for this, but I'm not giving it. It doesn't add up. You can't do it like that. So, um, so you must first give the respect. We have lost our core values in the fear of the Lord. We have been going the opposite way, and wondering why, you know, oh, I feel like no matter which way I turn, well, have you been turning the right way? Because if God told you to go right, did you go right or did you go left? Because if you went left, then you caused all that on yourself. When you went left and you decided not to do what God has told you to do, you decided to go left. God already knew what left had on it, but you wanted to go left. He told you to go right. You went left. Now that's something you brought that upon you. You can't blame nobody but you. Period. I couldn't blame nobody but me. So this ain't no judging type of situation. Um, so if we want good seeds, we need to plant the good seeds. You reap what you sow. So if I want to reap some good seeds, I need to plant it. I need to put that out there. Period. So, um, if we want change, we must first change and be the change we are wanting to see. Period. I want to see this happen. Let me start doing it then. I'm not going to keep looking at them to change. I'm going to look at me. What can I do at this moment? What change can I? Since I can't make nobody else do nothing, I can't, force anyone to do anything that I want them to do. What can I do? Just me, myself. What can I do to be the change, to put forth the change that I'm wanting to see? That's all we can do. If we all have that mindset and we're like, okay, what can I do? I can't focus on what they not doing, what they should be doing, or what she should be doing, or he, or whatever. What can I do at this point? What is it in my capacity that I can do at this point? Because I can't change nobody else. I can't make nobody else do what I want them to do. So that's just what it is. We can't make nobody. I had to learn that. I used to try to, tell people how they, but I can't make nobody. The only person I have control over is me. Period. I don't have no control over nobody else. Period. So now that I've just kept that in my head, I don't have no control over how you gonna react or whatever. I just gotta control this reaction. I gotta control me. And I gotta be the example that I'm wanting to see. I can't be telling nobody, oh, you don't need to be out here, da, 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 and then I'm out here la di da di da. I can't do that. So I need to first be the example that I'm wanting to see. So we are about to get into Leviticus. Now, God is so specific. Because I was about to be on here maybe an hour earlier, but I had to get the scriptures together so that y'all can see. And he even put on the scripture, I am the Lord. Basically letting you know, I, the Lord, am saying this, period, point blank, end of discussion. So I'm being obedient by my example, and I'm about to get to it and put my what's the name? This one I'm reading by my journal to the side, picking up this so y'all can know that but I'm in the NIV version. This is my favorite version that I understand. So I'm about to read it from my word, but I'm gonna put it on the screen so that y'all can read it too. Normally, as y'all know, I have not ever done this, but when God told me to put it on the screen, I was like, okay, I had to do it. So that's what I'm about to show y'all now. So we're going to go to Leviticus, starting at the 19th chapter, verse 11. And it reads, he said, do not steal, do not lie, do not deceive one another. Okay, then next it says, do not swear falsely by my name, and so profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. Do not defraud or rob your neighbor. Do not hold back the wages of a hired worker overnight. Do not curse the deaf or put stumbling block in front of the blind, but fear your God. I am the Lord. That's what he said. Fear your God. I am the Lord. Do not pervert justice. Do not show partially to the poor or favoritism to the great. but judge your neighbor fairly. Do not go about spreading slander among your people. Do not do anything that endangers your neighbor's life. I am the Lord. Do not hate a fellow Israelite in your heart. Rebuke your neighbor frankly so you will not share in their guilt. Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against anyone among your people, but your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. Keep my decrees. Do not make different kinds. Do not plant your field with two kinds of seeds. God is basically telling you what it is and what it's going to be. Period. Period. Everything that we have been doing and we are seeing it happening. Like, it is ridiculous. He said, do not, do not do the things that endangers your neighbor's life. I am the Lord. Do not do anything that endangers your neighbor's life. I am the Lord. Do not hate a fellow Israelite. Do not hate your brother or your sister. Why? Be the change that you want to see. We want them to respect this. We have to respect this. Very simple. We can't change the way they feel until we change the way we feel. We have to love one another. We do. I can't change the way they feel. I can only change the way I feel. And what I feel is that we need to first love on one another like God told us to do. Period. Let's be the examples that we are really wanting to see. All I could do is do what I can do. I can't focus on what you need to do, what he need to do, she need to do. What can I do? And I talk to the Lord like, what can I do? I don't need nobody else leading me astray. What, God, do you want me to do at this point? And he told me to say his word, period. End of discussion. And let them say, I am the Lord, that I'm the one that's saying this, period. We cannot continue to, that's just, we cannot continue to repeat doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different outcome. He said in his word, do not defraud or rob your neighbor. Do not hold back the wages of a hired worker overnight. Do not swear falsely by my name and so profane. He says, starting off, do not steal, do not lie, and do not deceive one another. Do not pervert justice. We are supposed to speak up. I mean, and know that God got us. And this just has to stop. And it starts with us, period. I don't know no other way to say it, but flat out truth. And this is the plain, flat out truth from Leviticus. We have to be the examples that we want to see, period. It's not no way around it. It's not no other way. We have went every other way but the way of God, and then we wonder why. We wonder why. There's all this chaos and confusion. Because where there's God is not the author of confusion. So where is God and what is going on? Y'all have left God out. Y'all going to everything but God, and then you wondering why. What's going on? What is happening? Oh my gosh, what the take it up with him. That's what is happening. We it's no fear. Nobody is having any fear in God. I mean, what the world is happening? What in the world is happening? That's what is happening. There's no fear of the Lord. We need to start fearing. Once we fear him and we know that this is real, then things will start changing. But you going the opposite way and going everywhere but God is not helping you. It's not helping us. It's not helping us at all. It's not necessarily really them. It's us. I'm not giving nobody else any excuses. I'm not even giving myself an excuse. I'm just speaking facts. People don't want to hear the truth. And that's sad. Because you can't grow. You cannot grow at all. Staying the same, staying stuck in your own mind. God called that a fool. You only understand, your understanding is only what's in your mind. That makes no sense. You cannot think outside of your own head. That's sad. And if you look up what a fool is by the Webster Dictionary or Google, when I say Google, what is a fool? It said a stupid person. So, I mean, lean not into your own understanding. Don't be stuck in your own understanding because that's going to have you stuck. You're not going to be able to see nothing outside of your thinking. And that's crazy. That is sad. That is like, wow, you don't want to grow. You don't want to learn nothing. You just want to be stuck. Who wants to be stuck? That's logically smart. I cannot comprehend that. I cannot. I cannot give excuses for that because that's on you. If you don't want to see it, if you don't want to, you want to be blind to what's going on, then that's on you. But don't be looking at everybody else and pointing the finger when you ain't looked at. You pointing at the speck in everybody else's eyes, but you ain't looked at the big old plank in your own eyes. Stop pointing. Be the example you want to see, and quit leaving God out of it. Oh, we got this. We can handle. We ain't got this. We don't have it. Without God, we ain't got nothing. They done took God out the schools. They done took. I mean, come on now. Now we're wondering why. Oh my, what is going on? That's what's going on. But you don't want to hear that. You don't want to see that. That's what's going on. That's common sense. That's what's really happening right now. That's what's going on. But you don't want to see it. Oh no, that ain't it. She doesn't. Well, believe it or not, that's what it is. And I don't play dumb. I'm not gonna be sitting here just. I'm too grown for this. Literally, not by age, mature wise. I cannot lower my understanding. Period. And then we too grown. And I love everyone. And I want all my people to just wake up, really wake up, and just get outside of your own mind and just be like, okay, this ain't working, something ain't working. So what do I need to do? First, right, I'm telling you, because the way I handle things is totally different than how I used to handle. And it's not me. It is God helping me, honey. He is the only one that contained this. Period. So that's how I know if I just give it on to him. And this is real life, real stuff. This ain't nothing I'm just talking out the word. This is something real life that I experienced, period. This ain't no just talking stuff. This is real life stuff. I don't talk just of stuff that I've heard because I always do my research, period. So I don't just talk about stuff I don't know nothing about. And if I don't know, I'll just say, I don't know. It's not hard because I'm not going to look stupid. It's just common sense. So, therefore, if we want change, we need to first be the change. Whether you want to hear this message or not, that's not my problem. My problem is seeing the change, and I'm trying to also be the change I want to see. I want people to talk to us more calmly and quit pointing the finger at us. I want them to. So I first need to not point no fingers. I first need to just look at me and what can I do. So I'm not pointing no fingers at you, anybody else. I'm pointing like, what can I do? So I'm first leading the example, and I'm trying not to focus on everybody and what everybody else can do. I see a lot that other people can do, but then I hate when people be trying to tell me what you don't dictate my time. You don't know what my schedule is. You don't know what, so I'm not trying to put anything else on nobody else. What we can do is ask, well, what would you like to do? What can you do? I understand you got 50 million things. What can you do with all the 50 million things? And don't add stuff on you, and then that doesn't help nothing. I'm telling you from experience, I would add 50 things on myself. Oh, I want to help over here. I want to help over there. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I did. And I tried. But then I couldn't, I was putting too much on myself. So all I had learned to do is pray, let him lead me, and I just go in that direction. But if not, it is what it is. So first we have to first lead by example. As y'all can see, I am talking a lot different than I used to. So I'm trying to learn and lead by me having to change and me talking to people with respect, because I have to respect everybody, period. I don't know their story. I don't know why they out here doing what they doing, period. All I know is the person that can help them and get them right, period. You got me right, period. So he gave me the word for me to give to y'all. I'm gonna do this short little commercial that he has also told me to do, and then we're gonna leave it off and end it off with that. So, hi guys, it's time for our Exampreneur feature of the day. So, this is what an Exampreneur will get, is not only featured in our multimedia magazine, but they will have their own Barbie if you do want to as well with showcasing their product. Yes. So become an Exampreneur for Destin Magazine. An Exampreneur is someone who showcases their business and does their business well with me as a photographer, me as journalizer, and then me as a YouTube speaker, I guess. So you can follow me at Let's Dig Deep. You can go to my website, cportraitsmagazine.com, purchase you a hello, everyone. I am so excited to introduce you guys to what again, everyone. Example. Let's dig deep.